Welcome back, everyone. Again, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Want to paint the picture for you in terms of rain potential here over the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. For the rest of the day, again, not seeing much in terms of rain chances, but we may have a few clouds roll overhead. Now, we can never truly rule out a thunderstorm or even a stray shower this time of year just because of the heat and humidity present. Whenever you've got high heat, that heat wants to rise, and it brings, again, that moisture with it. As it rises, that moisture will cool, leading to rain showers. So it's just a part of the summertime pattern here in eastern North Carolina. But because of high pressure set up over Bermuda that's actually extending over parts of eastern North Carolina, we're not going to be seeing that same sort of pattern spread across the east. If we do see any rain today, very isolated in terms of coverage. But if you do end up seeing some showers, you end up getting caught under a couple downpours. But tomorrow morning, pretty similar story. Starting off warm, very sunny, and as we head through the day, air temperatures will continue to rise. Now, tomorrow we do have a slightly better chance of possibly seeing some sea breeze storms really form up. Again, the hotter we get for inland areas, the greater the difference is between inland temperatures and the air temperatures over the ocean. That creates that sea breeze circulation that results in these kinds of thunderstorms, scattered storms across the area. They generally start near the coast and then work their way closer towards inland areas, essentially kind of working the way sometimes to the west, sometimes to the north, sometimes to the northwest. But regardless, we will see a better chance of storms coming up for your Friday than what we've got coming up for today. Now, I want to show you your full 8-day forecast really quick. We do have, again, 2 days highlighted in red. Both days will be first alert weather days. That is tomorrow as well as Saturday. The reason being, it says it right there, hot temperatures. Make sure you are taking care of yourself if you are planning on going outside either of those days. I'll do a web weather really quick. Thank you, Trev. I know I showed up a little bit late today for this recording. I appreciate your patience. Hello, everyone. I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Today, looking at heat, but it's tomorrow and Saturday that really have our attention in terms of the heat numbers. Both of those days, Friday and Saturday, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, will be first alert weather days because, again, of that heat. Heat advisories are expected, or at least a possibility, across eastern North Carolina. And with an expected heat index between around 105 up to about 110 degrees, you're going to be feeling that heat if you're spending any sort of time outside. Shoot, you may even feel it if you spend it inside. It's going to be that hot. But let's take you through what we're going to be seeing today. A few clouds kind of stretched over the east later on this afternoon. Maybe a stray storm or two, but for the most part, your rain chances today are down at around 10% or lower. Very isolated if we see anything develop rain-wise across the east today. Tomorrow, a little bit of a different story. We're going to be seeing, again, higher temperatures for inland areas, and those higher temps are going to contrast with the air temps off of the coast. The ocean tends to regulate the air temperatures over the ocean far more than what land does. So inland areas heat up quite a bit faster, and that creates a circulation. The air over land rises up, slides over the ocean where it cools, sinking back down and then flowing in to take the place of the hot air that's rising over inland areas. That is essentially your sea breeze front that forms during the summer months. And here we go. We've got some of those storms forming near the coast, heading inland, again, taking the place of that hotter air that is rising over, say, some of our more inland communities, say around Kinston, possibly Vanceboro, even Washington, Beaufort County. Now, I'm not saying that those areas will be seeing rain, but we will have scattered showers across the east tomorrow afternoon as that heat really peaks. We could see the same pattern showing up again on Saturday, but in terms of big rain-making events, largely going to be avoiding eastern North Carolina because of this high pressure system. Yes, it looks small, but it's actually extensive. It extends all the way across really portions of Virginia and across really the Carolinas, both North Carolina and South Carolina. And that cold front is going to have a tough time making it into the mid-Atlantic states. You'll notice it kind of sliding northward. Again, that is interacting with that high pressure system. The high axis, kind of a big blocker, not letting anything in. So as this cold front rolls by, it kind of goes around the high pressure system rather than through it. Now, we also have our eyes again on a few more areas of low pressure that will be delivering rain to areas far to our north and to our northwest, but it's not looking like any of those really low pressure system powered showers are going to make it into eastern North Carolina. Again, staying north of us. We got to get a little bit later into this year before we can start to see those lows dipping further south, giving us again a little bit of that cooler air. It's going to be hot this week and as we head into this weekend. 96 degrees coming up for tomorrow, 97 on Saturday. And by Sunday, our rain chances will increase enough to again limit the mid to upper 90s range, but 94 degrees still going to be toasty, especially when you factor in the humidity that will be present across the east. Now, those heavier rain showers on Sunday will likely lead to a little bit of a relief temperature-wise as we kick off next week. Again, those showers and storms on Sunday will be powered by a frontal boundary that should be making it into eastern North Carolina, giving us more of the upper 80s versus the upper 90s. Thank you very much for tuning in to your First Alert forecast online. I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger, and I hope you all have a great day.